Hello, this is 11620 West 29th Avenue. I have already completed a sewer cleaning because of a backup. Been a few years since I did a cleaning. I don't have a history for this place. I'm not sure why not, but we've been out here before. Been a few years, snaked it, had a bunch of roots come back. I can only get 3-inch knives through there. It's been about an hour and a half doing it or so. So we'll go ahead and stick some roots will flush out. I haven't flushed too much yet. They just started talking about a camera right before I was about to leave. But I am going to flush some of this out, some more, like that loose root. So, we're looking at cast iron. We're going to zero out our distance indicator on our lower left-hand side of the screen. So that loose debris you saw was just scale. That's what we call that. Right there. That's the flaking of the drain naturally. There's not too much of it, so there's nothing to worry about. That is calcium and magnesium and other minerals that attract to the cast iron pipe over time. Very normal, and that was not very much at all, so no worries there. We do see, however, the beginning stages of rot on the bottom section of this cast iron drain, which is probably normal for this age of the house. If I had to guess, 60s or 70s. So we're starting to get there. It could last another 50 years. It could last just another 10. But if I had to guess, then we're probably in the middle. Okay, so now we have our cast to clay transition at 20 feet. So we're now looking at clay. We're probably going to have, this is my first time seeing this, so we're going to see it together. Root intrusion throughout. There was at least a few spots. It was kind of hard to work underneath this hand basin sink, so I'm not sure exactly where at, but we'll see together. You got a little bit of roots on the top. Just know that those top ones are extremely hard to get, and they're cut down really well, so they're not going to cause any issues for another few years. We do recommend cleaning it once a year due to the fact that the roots, if they were to grow without them getting cut out, it would eventually cause enough stress on the drain to maybe cause a crack or something called an offset where the fittings come, they're not together anymore. So far, the roots have been cut out very successful. Couldn't do a better job, honestly. And we're dipping down now. Sometimes when you dip down, it's hard to get those roots on the side. So I'll note that as a spot that we need to probably make the most take the most care at. So I do see a crack on this bottom side. I'm gonna go ahead and go out to the street and mark any other spot, but I'm gonna come back and locate that spot and put that information onto the job. Got a spot right there. Okay, so this is the one section that looks like it might have been repaired by the city. We do have roots coming in right there. I can't get my camera to go past. I'm going to pause the video and see if a flush of water will help me. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to make that turn. Of course, that is the city, so the city is about 68 feet from the tap, or from the clean out. So I'll go ahead and pull back. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and locate this spot as well as locate the other spot. And I'll put this information onto the job. I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video because I'm afraid the video will cut short if I pause it, and then I'll have to do this all again. But all this will be recorded into the pictures and the note summary. So it's pretty much a straight shot up until here. This is our dip down, which kind of looks funny. So we'll definitely have somebody maybe take another look at that and see what we can do about that. Thank you for your time. Invoice summary will have a text version of this job. My name is Caleb.